Hello, brothers and sisters. I wanted to provide an update. So, the other day, I got myself a black light, and I asked my dad if I could illuminate the back of his hand on the arm in which he got his injection, and it didn't light up. I looked at the back of my hands, and they didn't light up, of course, because I haven't. And so these videos being placed online are false. I'm not going to say the HOAX word because that might have some kind of trigger. I believe that there are certain hypnotic things on the TV, as well as things put into people's minds that make them change personalities. Just kind of look it up. The ultra of the MK and all that stuff. You just got to be very alert to all the words and everything that you see or hear or listen to people talk about on TV as well as in person. And so last night I had another Rapture dream, and the ground was covered in snow. This could represent three things: either winter, or a nuclear blast fallout, or being washed as white as snow by Jesus' perfect sacrifice. So I walked and I looked into the sky at night, and I do believe it was a blue moon, and it was a full moon, and I saw stars rising up like a star shower, but it was opposite. It was going up instead of down. And so I symbols, and it was numbers. It was 8 and 6 or 9 and 6, and I kind of drew it in with my hand in the sky. And as the stars were going up, an angel came down, and she asked, "Would you like to go up?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, isn't that lucky? You're the last one." And I was like, "Oh, wow." So I started to lift up, and I was going up, and I saw blooming flowers and just amazing sights, and it was so beautiful. And I started thinking, I said, I want to be pure, I want to be sanctified, I don't want to sin, I don't want to think of anything bad, I don't want to be tempted anymore. And I kind of started to sink back down in thought, and then it turns out that I didn't need to worry because I was always meant to go up anyways. And so I went up, and I was held by the angel on both sides of my abdomen, and she was like floating above me, holding me, and we were going through these beautiful colored curtains, and she said, "Okay, now do this with your hands and we'll go." And we started going through, and then she said, "And now bow." So I went and I bowed, and when I bowed, I fell asleep in my dream, and I woke up in real life, and I thought, wow, this is an amazing Rapture dream. So I'm going to say this, that with the black light, with me not being having it done to me, and my dad having it didn't glow, okay? So that could mean a couple things: that my previous dream is true, and God is true to his word, that the Lord will save both me and my dad. And it could also mean that these people are falsely putting these videos in order to make the Christians look like idiots or liars or irrational, in order to discredit them. They post things like, oh, you have to wear a tinfoil hat in order to keep the aliens from getting to you in your mind, they're depicting the Christians as crazy by putting these things up online, and then they go with it, and they're like, oh, it's gonna glow. Well, and then they get proven wrong and say, oh, hey, look, it's not glowing. You're being misled, as a way to coerce people into thinking that they've been being lied to, that it is or isn't the mark, in order to make the decision of the world instead of the decision of heaven. So, I want all of you brothers and sisters to keep your eyes open, both of them, and just start thinking about different words and phrases that you're hearing, and keep watching. Alright? I love you guys. Not the people who are monitoring spirits. The Lord rebuke you guys. As well as any Pharisee spirits, the Lord rebuke you too. But the true brothers and sisters and Christians watching my channel, I love you guys. Alright, amen, God bless, and take care.